We're ready to go here in Moto2, and the German Grand Prix is underway. Lights out here. Good start from Raul Fernandez and Remy Gardner as they try and bully through on Antonio, who got a nightmare start through turn one. It's Fernandez from Gardner.
Yeah, Antonio has already been picked off by Bezzecchi and Vierge. Excellent start by the Petronas Sprinter Racing man, the Spaniard, up into third from fifth already.
Good start then from Vierge. Just behind him is Bezzecchi. Then it is Antonio and Jorge Navarro.
Yeah, how costly could that be? Oh dear me, that's Corsi down, is it already?
He's not had a great weekend. Normally a big fan, isn't he?
Yeah, a weekend
of this circuit.
Weekend to forget for both the MV Agusta riders. They've struggled all week. It's long so far, and already you can see Fernandez and Gardner getting the hammer down, trying to break away from the pack. Disastrous start really for Antonio.
Remy's almost got to be a bit clever here, hasn't he? And just maybe not interrupt Raul Fernandez, because the pair of them can just bolt away from the pack. If they get involved in exchanges, it might just invite Vierge, Bezzecchi and Antonio into it. That said, here comes Remy Gardner for a look up the inside anyway.
Yeah, nicely done. On the inside, on the brakes, down the hill into turn 12. One of the few overtaking opportunities around this Sachsenring circuit.
Oh,
and
look at that
took
boat.
it.
Ben Snyder really out of shape there.
That was wild and loose through turn 12. So then Gardner decides to take the early lead here. He's been content over the last couple of Grand Prix to sit late on behind Raul Fernandez and then pounce as Fernandez's lack of experience in terms of time management has come to the fore. But Gardner, the first man of the day into the 123s, a 123.827. These pair at the moment, it's embarrassing. The gulf between these two and the rest of the pack, they're 1.5 seconds clear of Vierge already. We're only on lap 3.
Fourth there is Bezzecchi, then it's Canet up ahead of Antonio, whose bad start has cost him dearly. Then behind him, Jorge Navarro and Ayagura, who's just there again, isn't he? 8th, 9th is Dixon, 10th is Ben Snyder after that big moment. Marcel Schotter, the German, 11th. Sam Lowe's now dropped to 14th behind Joe Roberts. Oh, who's
somebody's
crashed?
down, somebody's
We're
down.
watching a replay here, but someone has gone down out of this race. Oh no!
It's Fernandez.
Raul Fernandez has crashed just as we were talking them up.
Do you know what I was just thinking, Steve? Gardner took the decision to get to the front early here, and I think he was pushing to see what Fernandez had and trying to get him to wear those tyres quicker, and he's taken the bait. Turn 3, first mistake of his Moto2 career for Raul Fernandez. What a gift for Remy Gardner. Oh, so easy down the hill, isn't it?
Remy Gardner was stretching him there. He really, really was. Simon, your thoughts on this?
Talking to Akiyaya on the grid, he made it pretty clear, but you know, between what he said that he'd told the guys finish the race, this was his nightmare.
Yes, unfortunately, as Matt said, the first error we've seen all season long from the rookie, and that now gives Remy Gardner not just a huge lead in this race, but an amazing opportunity in the championship. 36 points as it stands, he'd now take into Assen.
And Aaron Canet's doing some great work, a long, long way behind your race leader, Remy Gardner, because he's got himself up into second place. Brilliant by the Aspar man on the Boscoscura chassis, which has not been the most confidence-inspiring in terms of front end so far this year.
I think Jake Dixon's gone out of the race. Lorenzo Baldassari has, but someone's gone missing across the line. It is Dixon.
Fernandez has gone down.
Dixon has gone down as well. So what's happened? That was the crash we saw for Balda. Augusto Fernandez has crashed out, and so has Dixon. Have they come together? Not sure what's happened there, but their names aren't on our screens. There you go, there's confirmation of Augusto Fernandez. That's at turn 12.
And that's down the bottom of the hill where we're coming right now with your runaway race leader, Remy Gardner. So Augusto Fernandez, that's a too often sight for him this season.
Yeah, here you see then, Dixon up the inside of Fernandez, and then Dixon has gone straight on into the gravel. So Dixon is still circulating. He rejoined the circuit. The contact there, that one will be looked into. It's a shame for both because they just started to get into some decent pace. Meanwhile, out front, it's a 5.5 second lead now for the Aussie. Cadet's still there in second, number 44. Bezzecchi in third, coming under. Oh, blimey. I don't know where Ayagura was going in the background, weaving around in 7th.
Looked like he was already setting off for Aston, didn't it, there? He did manage to keep it on the tarmac. Augusto Fernandez, his nightmare run continues. That's a 4th DNF now in the last 5 races for him. And Fabio Di Giannantonio has just made no forward progress whatsoever in this Grand Prix after that slow start from 2nd on the grid. He's not made a single pass.
Let's go down to pit lane and get an update with a man I'm sure who might be biting his fingernails a bit. Aaron Canet currently in 2nd, and a great ride from Albert Arenas as well. Gino Borsoi with Simon.
Yeah, he is. Gino, I know, like from a viewer's point of view, it's not a big fight at the front, but I imagine you're biting your fingernails. Aaron in 2nd. Tell us what you think of the job he's doing.
Oh, he's doing a really good job. Honestly, we were struggling a lot during all the weekend. But fortunately, this moment we had some, let's say, update, some different setup, and he feeling after the warm-up was much better compared to the yesterday. And well, the race till now is wonderful. His pace is really good, much faster than yesterday. So I'm really happy. But well, the race is still really long. We had some problem on the front tire, especially after 23 laps. So still 10, 12 laps to go, so finger crossed, and we'll see.
Thank you, Gino.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks to Gino Borsoi. Thanks, Simon. Overtaking manoeuvres then coming here from the 2 Italians. Retaliation from Bezzecchi after being passed by Di Giannantonio.
Yeah, and this is great for the likes of Vierge behind him as well, because Vierge, out of nowhere, has been dragged right back into this little battle. An exchange through turns 11 and 12 then between the 2 Italians. This will be lighting up the eyes of Vierge in 5th. Agura has finally found a way through on Navarro on that previous lap as well, so the Japanese rookie goes up into 6th place.
Bezzecchi, he'd love another 4 laps of this.
You know, Canet may well have just backed out of it a little bit himself, wary. We don't know, do we? We're sort of speculating, but, you know, he might have just thought, OK, I need to roll out of it because I can feel the front tyre starting to move around a lot in those left-handers, but I'm quite confident I've got the time in my pocket to keep Bezzecchi at bay. It's as close as it has been, though, as we start the last lap. It's advantage Canet by 0.8 of a second, 3.7 kilometres to go.
Oh, someone's just gone down. Was that one of the guys in the top group?
It was,
It
yeah.
was. Is that Vierge?
I think it might well be.
It is.
Oh, dearie me. What a mistake to make at the start of the last lap.
Oh, and
somebody else
has just gone down as well. It's not the leader. Who else has gone down? Turn 1 for Xavi Vierge. Not sure who else has just gone down. I think it's Joe Roberts who's crashed out, the American.
It's another miserable afternoon in the Sachsenring then for Joe Roberts. It looks like Canet's been very canny here, and he's going to pull off a brilliant job and take 2nd place, because this man, well, he was the race leader when his closest rival, Raul Fernandez, crashed out. So Vierge and Roberts go down late on at the first corner, but he's going to be the first Australian to win 3 Grand Prix in a row since Casey Stoner back in 2011, the first Australian to do it in Intermediate World Championship history.
He's romped it, absolutely romped it here. The checkered flag is out, and Remy Gardner it is that takes victory here. An excellent win, a hat-trick for him. Ayagura's gone down out of an equal best P5. Across the line for 2nd is Canet, 3rd is Bezzecchi. Di Giannantonio 4th, and Lowe's on the last lap manages to pick up 5th.
Jan Stobicek, the FIM board member, hands over another race-winning trophy to 23-year-old Remy Gardner.